Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ali. I hope you're all doing well and are staying safe. So today I want to share my Star Wars bracelets with all of you. Now I do have three. I have the bangle, which is an open bangle, and it has the Empire on one end cap and the Rebel Alliance on the other, and I think it's called the light side and dark side bangle. And this is beautiful. Here it says the force will be with you always, and the best part about this one are the let's see if it can focus, the lightsabers in here. These are Luke Skywalker's sabers. I think the two sides to it, or maybe one is his and the other one is Darth Vader's. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a really cool bangle, and I love this one. I usually don't put any charms on it because I want to keep seeing the lightsabers and the engraving on it, and so I just use it as a layering piece, and I do really love it. The other one that I have is this leather bracelet. This one was the limited edition one that they did for the Mandalorian, and this one has the ruthenium plated Star Wars clasp, and it has two charms on it. It has the Grogu charm, and then it also has the Mandalorian helmet charm, and these are all ruthenium plated. There is some black enamel detail on the helmet as well as on the Grogu charm, and so again I do use this one just with these two charms as a layering piece with this bangle and this bracelet, which I'll share with you guys in a minute. And then sometimes I don't wear the big bracelet. I'll just put this on, a few of my other celestial bracelets that I have, and I'll go that way. So sometimes I wear all three of these together and sometimes I don't. And yeah, these are my son's bobbleheads, and I thought they would make a good background for this video, so that's why I borrowed them from him. But anyways, let me show you my main moments bracelet for Star Wars. The bracelet clasp I have it on is the asymmetric star bracelet that Pandora came out with a couple of years ago. I just thought this would be perfect for this design. I know they did a Star Wars, like the clasp like this one, but in silver. They did a moments bracelet in that, but the sizing on that was so weird. They didn't have all sizes, so they either had I think it was 18, and then from 18 they jumped to 21. They didn't have 19 or 20. And when I have a full bracelet with Muranos and everything, I usually like to do 20 centimeters because I don't like that tight feeling of a bracelet on my wrist. And so yeah, that's why I didn't go for that one. And when they came out with this one, I already had this clasp in the leather, and so I decided, since that one didn't have my size in it, I decided on this asymmetric star clasp bracelet, and it does have this star clasp with clear CZs on both sides. And yeah, I think it's perfect for this design. The safety chain I have on here, I just put this on. This is one of the most recent additions to this design, and I'm not sure if I actually like it here. I think I do, and I'll give you the reasons in a minute, but I'm not remembering the exact name of it. I'll put it down here, but this is one of their newer safety chains. It has the plain silver smooth bales on it, and then the chain has these 3 CZs. The middle one is dark blue, and the outer 2 CZs are the teal color CZs. And as I said, I thought these colors would go with the colors on this bracelet. As you can see, this is a colorful bracelet, and so yeah, so that's what it is. So let's start on this end, and at the very end, like right before the safety chain, I have this clip. This is the Death Star clip, and I'm using it as a charm. I didn't use it as clips. I didn't get two and use this as clips because there was only one Death Star. And so, and then I also like, if I'm able to, because I didn't have to, as I said, I only added the safety chain now very recently. So I like to put a clip at the very end because I didn't have a safety chain on this bracelet. And so that's why I'm using this over here. And as I said, I was using it as a charm and then just as safety at the end of my design. Next, I have the Chewbacca charm. I love him. He is so detailed. I love how much oxidized detail they put on him with, you know, his hair texture. It is just stunning. I love that. I like that they put black enamel for his eyes and then brown enamel in his sash. So that's Chewbacca. Then I have the lightsaber dangle. I love the bail on this. And they did quite a few bails like this for this collection with the silver bail with blue CZs and the stars on the bail. And then you have the blue and red CZ lightsabers. And then you have the enameled disc at the back, which just looks like that sky with shooting stars. And at the back, you do have engraving, and it says, "May the Force be with you." Next to that, I have the Darth Vader helmet charm. This one is again done up in black enamel, and yeah, this is beautiful. I wasn't sure how I was going to like just headless, not headless, but just the head charms. But since these are helmets, I think I really do like them. If they had done just the Chewbacca head, I don't think I would have liked that. But just the helmet, and I'm okay with that. Next to that, I have R2-D2 dangle. Again, this one is gorgeous. The detail they've managed to put on this is just amazing. It again has that blue CZ star bail, and then R2-D2 himself. He's articulated, his body and arms, they move. And then they have the red, blue, and black enamel giving him more details. Here you see how it's articulated, his body from his head, like just like in the movies. It's just amazing, this charm. And then right next to him, I have C-3PO, which is done in Pandora Shine, I think they used to call it then. I think this is 18 karat gold plated. I think now they're doing 14 karat gold plated. And I put both of these next to Darth Vader because originally these two did belong to him. They belonged to Anakin. And so I just wanted them to be together in the end. And yeah, that's why I put all three of them together. The clips that I have on here are these. These are the Twinkling Night clips. These are old Pandora clips that have been retired for a long time. When I started collecting, these were already retired. And I think I either got them off of Rulala or I got them off of Jared when they were having their clearance sales. I don't remember exactly where, but it was one of those two places. So these are just round clips. They have the crescent moon with clear CZs and then stars scattered around again with clear CZs in them. Then I have this Murano. This is the dark blue wavy Murano, and this just reminds me of space, of, you know, what the sky would look like in space with the shiny stars and shooting stars and just the dark blue sky, I guess. So that just reminds me of that. So that's why I decided to use these two here. And then I do have two of these red CZ spacers on here, and these are just for color because there is some red on R2-D2 and some, you know, the Rebel Alliance and the Empire. They are red and blue, the logos. So I wanted to have that red and blue touch to this bracelet as well, and so that's why I use these spacers. Right next to that, I have this R2-D2 and C-3PO button charm. So you have those two on one side. On the other side, you just have the Star Wars logo. And then the sides have these star cutouts. And then it says, "In a galaxy far, far away. So there's that button charm. In the very center, I have the Millennium Falcon, and this one is the one that was released everywhere. There's two versions of it. There's one that's a park exclusive. I don't know if it's still available, but the difference between the two is that this Millennium Falcon, the Millennium Falcon is silver, but the tag that says Star Wars is gold plated, and it just says Star Wars on one side, and on the other side it says never tell me the odds, which is what Han Solo says, and the Millennium Falcon was his ship. And so I love how detailed the Millennium Falcon is. The bail on this is just plain silver with a line of clear CZs, and it is an oval shaped bail, and it is thinner. It's more like a pendant bail more than a charm bail. And then the other on the other side of the Millennium Falcon, I have another button charm, and this one is Han Solo and Princess Leia on this side. And then you have the Millennium Falcon on the other side. I know it's kind of a repetition, but I really wanted this one, and this is the only charm with Han Solo and Leia on it, and so I wanted this one too. So I do have two. Again, you have the star cutouts on the side, and then it says I love you, which is what Leia says, and Han's answer is I know. And so yeah, love these two button charms. I have the spacer, I have the Murano, I have another clip, and then on this side I have BB-8, who is orange and silver, which is what he is in the movies, but I was so apprehensive about adding yet another color to this bracelet, but in the end I decided it is a fandom bracelet, and you know, they've stuck to what these characters look like in the movies, so I don't care, and I am not going to worry about all the different colors on the bracelet, and so that's what I'm doing. So I do have BB-8. Again, he is articulated. You can see his head moves. On his body there is orange enamel and then black enamel for the details on him. Next I have the Yoda dangle. So again, with the colors, you have the plain silver bail with a green CZ in here, and it says Jedi Master. And then on here you have Yoda, and then the back disc has that forest scene with the blues and the greens. I love the enamel work on this dangle. It's absolutely stunning. And then there's a very famous saying by Yoda at the back. It says, do or do not, there is no try. And so this dangle is the reason I went with this safety chain, because I just thought the safety chain would pick up these colors in this dangle and the blue in the rest of the bracelet, and so it will give it a more cohesive look, and that's why I decided on this safety chain. Plus I like that the bail on the safety chain is plain silver, so it doesn't really compete with the really blingy star clasp on the bracelet. So I have the Yoda dangle, and then next to it I have a Stormtrooper helmet charm. This one is black and white enamel, and again it is beautiful, and he's balancing on the other side of Darth Vader on this side of the bracelet. Next to that I have the Princess Leia dangle. Again, the bail is plain silver CZ, plain silver with blue star CZs on there. And then on the dangle itself, the upper disc has Princess Leia in her iconic bun, the two buns on her head hairstyle, and there's blue CZs framing her. And then at the back you have the sky, you have the planet Alderaan, which is her home planet, and you have the Death Star with the blue enameled sky. And then the back of this, has this engraving which says, don't mess with this princess. Next to that dangle I have the Ewok charm, and again I put the Ewok next to Leia because, you know, she befriends them, they help her out in the last battle, and so the Ewok charm, again, so detailed. The Ewok is wearing its hood like they usually do and carrying a staff. I think it needs to be oxidized a little bit more for the details to show up a little bit more. But yeah, love that charm. And then the last charm I have on here is the Grogu charm, and he's in his crib. And so that's the only Mandalorian related charm I have on this whole bracelet. The rest of it is pure Star Wars. But I had this charm, didn't want to put it on the leather with the other Mandalorian charms, so I went ahead and put him here. So this is my Star Wars bracelet. I just love it. My kids love this bracelet so much, and they really enjoy it when I wear it. They're always looking at the different charms and the different characters, and yeah, so this is my Star Wars collection. I have this Moments bracelet with all the different Star Wars charms. I have the open bangle, and then I have the leather bracelet. I do wear it with these rings most of the time. These are really old retired Pandora rings, and I do stack them together. I did put these nails on because of May 4th, and because I knew I wanted to, for this week, I wanted to theme with Star Wars. And so, yeah, this was deliberate. I matched my nails to my bracelet, and that's what I'm wearing. I have the pendant and the earrings for this too, and that's what I usually wear in my ears and as a necklace when I'm wearing these. But yeah, let me put these on and show these to you on my wrist. So here it is. This is my stack. This is what they look like on my wrist. I am thinking maybe I need some small clips to go next to these two charms so they stay in one place, because they do tend to go to the bottom of my wrist when I wear it, and I would like for them to stay on top. And so I'm thinking maybe some plain clips with the silicone lining so that they stay in place. But yeah, these are my Star Wars bracelets and bangle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Stay safe, guys. May the 4th be with you.